as the hub signature helps us. Jesus loves me. He loves you. presence.
Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm not saying it to encourage you. It is meant for us to praise God. Let somebody shout hallelujah. It's time for us to share our joyful stories, but very quickly, the owner of Toyota Camry LSR 997DC, ash color, kindly go and repark. Kindly go and repark. I think you are obstructing traffic. Kindly go and repark. Thank you very much. Today is a wonderful day for me, especially. And I don't know about you, but I know it is a wonderful day for you as well. So very quickly, anybody, I know I'm one of them. Yes, you understand what I'm talking about. Number 2, I don't even need to go far. If you are here and you want to share your wonderful story, kindly signify by the show of hand. Hallelujah. I am number 1 already. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Sir, you will pardon me because today is my day, you know. You will pardon me so that all these people will come forward to share their wonderful stories, but we would make it as quick as possible, straight to the point. For everybody that has raised his or her hand, kindly come forward. But like I said, I'm number 1. I want to thank God very much for my life. I want to thank God for His grace. I want to thank God for the celebration of life. My birthday, it falls on a Sunday. So, like I said over the week, that RCCG The Hub belongs to the May-born children because we celebrate everything in the month of May. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. I want to thank God this morning because also in the month of May, God added a year to my year. And we're celebrating our 3rd year anniversary. Praise God.
Praise the Lord. When I came back from school, I was actually praying to God that I would like to work with a particular media house, Silver Bay Television, to be concerned, because they were the people that I initially wanted to work with last year, but then due to some politics and the other, they didn't take me. So to this year, I was like, God, this time around, I would like it to work out. And we went there for the interview. That's I and my twin brother. We went there for the interview, and they will get back to us. While I came to church this morning, because even yesterday, I already forgotten about it, because 2 weeks had passed, and they had not given me the call at the week that they were supposed to get to me. While I was on my way to church this morning, I just received a call from someone from the media house that we should come and resume on Monday, which is tomorrow. That he should have given us the call since on Wednesday, but he totally forgot. That he just remembered right now, this Sunday morning. I have to say, God be praised. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. They are numerous, but I'll make it as brief as possible. On 3rd of this month, my son completed 1 year. 2 days later, I became an uncle again. What again? There's so much. Okay. A mighty storm that made my wife not to have beautiful sleep was calmed. And God has been showing Himself mighty in our lives, meeting us at when we thought there was no way. God will just make a way for us. Just want to praise the name of the Lord.
Somebody praise the Lord. Well, I want to bless the name of the Lord for another year added to my year. Glory be to God. Of course, there's something I want to say just briefly. Some of the time when we come to church, some people just come to church just to say, let us go to church. Understand? Last week, what we had there, that discussion, depression, whatever, somebody almost got me. Do you know that one of the consequences or causes of depression can come from somebody? Understand? Somebody almost got me on a Thursday, and the next day was my birthday. But you know what? The devil can't steal my joy. Understand? And I want to thank God that, after everything, I got myself. Then on Friday night, God confirming His word, one after the other, concerning my life. Understand? I'm in the new phase of my life. I don't know about you. There's something about life that God made me understand. Most of the time, we always thank God for the things that He has done. But you know what? I'm thanking Him for those things that He has not done, because all things are working together for my good. Thank you very much.
Praise the Lord. Praise the living Jesus. I want to thank the Lord for divine strength. Yesterday, I was very, very weak and down. Malaria symptoms and everything. But then I give God the glory that I'm in church today, because I actually told my boss to cancel a outing just because I wanted to be in church. But yesterday I was not like, would I be in church today? But I give God the glory that I'm healed and healthy. Praise the Lord.
Sonic, stop.
Praise the Lord. That's not fair. Praise the Lord. I want to thank God for the salvation of my soul. And one day, Pastor was talking about asking for something. So I was like, I want to pass my exam. That's just what I want. And to God be the glory, like I passed my exam. Praise the Lord!
Praise the living Jesus. I want to thank God for the salvation of my soul. I want to thank God for my family. My younger brother has been looking for the fruit of the womb for the past 5 years. And we've been praying about it. And to God be the glory. May 14th, she put to bed a bouncing baby girl in the US. Praise the Lord.
Amen. So I should pray. I think I have anointing today. No, I don't have that kind of anointing, sir. Please come and pray for us.
I'd like us to stand, everyone. Let's stand. I believe even if you have not come out, you have one testimony or the other. The Lord has been treating you well, and wave your hands to Him. Just give Him praise. Give Him praise this morning. God is faithful. God is faithful. Lord, we thank you. I want to thank you on behalf of all your children that have come to give one testimony of the other. We did not take it light that you make your children to see a new year in their life. We are grateful to you. Take all glory and honor in the name of Jesus. Lord, we ask that you will continue to prosper your people in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Spirit of God. We'll give you praise, we'll give you worship. In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Sonic, stop.
Hallelujah. Praise God. Okay, so there's a lot of things that He has done for you. In fact, He has done so much for me that I can't even remember. Because if I can start counting, the Yoruba will say, Ile ashu, Ile a what? So you will count from now till tomorrow and it won't still be enough. So come on, if the Lord has done something that is beyond your imaginations, give the Lord a shout! So now, do I have excited people in the house this morning? Okay, we can do this together. Let's jump on our feet. We have to do this together. Are we ready? Let's go. Are you ready? Come on, I want to see your hands. And let's go. We'll do it one more time. Are we ready? I've not seen excitement in our faces. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You've done everything for me. That's it. You've done everything for me. You've done everything. Come on. You've done everything for me. 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 So give me the song. So I give it to everybody. You've done everything for me. You've done everything. We're coming up. So everything for me. Sing it. You've done everything. Everybody sing for me. Sing it. What have you not done? Say, what have you not done for me? Yeah. What have you not done? Everybody sing with excitement in our hearts. Give God praise. Give God praise, everybody. That's it. Rejoice in the house this morning, everybody. I don't need to tell you, He has done things for you. Listen, it says, what have you not done for me? What have you not done for me? What have you not done for me? What have you not done? It's a simple song. Sing it. What have you not done? Everybody say, what have you not done? Lift your voice and say, what have you not done for me? Yeah. What have you not done? One more time, we're singing, sing it again. What have you not done for me, for me? Yeah. What have you not done for me? What have you not done for me? Yeah. What have you not done? Hey, say, you've done everything. Give God praise. Everybody. Whoa, say, you've done everything. He's done everything for you and I. One more time, sing it like you mean it. Say, you've done everything. Rejoice in the house, everybody. One more time, sing it. Say, you've done everything. You've done everything. You've done everything. You've done everything. Whoa. You've done everything. You've done everything. So we give you the praise. Lift your voice, everybody. Shout. So we give you the praise. Bring it on. We say, you've done everything for me. You've done everything for me. You've done everything for me. You've done. Look at everybody singing. You've done everything. Say, you've done everything. Oh, you've done everything. He's done everything. Daddy, say, he's done everything. You've done everything for me. You've done, yes, sir. You've done everything. Say, you've done everything. Say, so we give you the praise. Raise it up, everybody. Whoa. So we give you the praise. Lift your voice and say, I like this. We're singing. Hey. So we give you the everybody. So we give it a shout. Okay, bring it up. Let's do this together. Say, get on your marks. Somebody want to run. Are you ready? You want to run. You want to run. Let's do it. Everybody, say, get on your marks. On your marks. Get on your marks. Get on your marks. Get on your marks. Get on your What have you not done? Lift your hands for me. What have you not done for me? What have you not done, Lord? Yeah, for me. What have you not done? Without the drums, just the keyboard. Sing. What have you not? What have you not done? Lift your voice and sing. For me. What have you not done for me, Lord? What have you not done? You do great and mighty things for me. Oh, Lord. What have you not done? 'Cause you move mountains. You cause walls to fall with your power. You perform miracles. There is nothing that's impossible. And I'm standing here only because you made. 'Cause you made a way. Oh Lord, you made. Sing it like you made. Oh Lord, you made a way. You made a way. You made a way, Lord. Oh, made a way. One more time, sing. You made a way. Made a way. Oh Lord, you made a way. You made. Don't know how, but you did it. Made a way. Don't know how, but you did it. Oh Lord, you made it. Don't know how, but you did it. Oh, don't know how, but you did it. You made. Don't know how, but you did it. You did it. Jesus did it. You did it. And I'm standing here only because you made. Oh Lord, I'm standing here only because you made. Lord, I'm standing here only because you made a way.
Just wave your hands to him this morning. I'd like every one of us to begin to give him praise this morning.